Okay, so I'm back. There was just a little confusion with the video. This one is going to be another MJV video. I thought it was similar to the last video I did, creepy Craigslist roommate, and then here's another Craigslist video, so I got kind of like thrown off. Because I'm like, am I on crack, or did I just upload a video? And I'm like, yeah, I just uploaded a video, but it's different. I clarified that it's different. So I already kind of skipped to the middle of it, not like to like play it. I just kind of saw like some naked guy on the couch, so I'm really curious what this is going to be, but it's a pervert, obviously, from my view. So I guess we'll see what happens, but one's going to be a Craigslist, one's going to be Home Alone. Two stories, almost 12 minutes. I'm really tired, so I'm just trying to get through these videos, but let's go. It's hot, I gotta turn this back on.
My money situation hasn't been the best lately. With rent and bills to pay, it's been a struggle. In my attempt to make ends meet though, I met someone I wish I hadn't. A few nights ago, I saw an ad on Craigslist looking for someone to help move a few large items and boxes up from the basement. The job offered $12 an hour, cash, and estimated to be around 5 to 7 hours worth of work. That sounded great to me, and best of all, it was within walking distance of my house.
Like down for the job, that's it.
I emailed the poster of the ad, and everything seemed great at first. He was thankful that someone had answered so quickly, because he really needed to get things done. After a few emails though, he hits me with something. I want you to know that I'm a gay man. How old are you, by the way? That's a weird message to send.
Yeah,
His sexuality
I'm
should
gay.
be none of
How
my
old are you?
business. If you call up a plumber to come to your house, you don't share that information with him.
No, I'm gay. How old are you?
I'm a 28-year-old guy though. I'm in good shape, and I never leave the house without a knife in my boot and a sidearm on my waist.
Awesome, good.
I need the money, and this guy's 68. If he tries anything, I'm confident I can handle myself. Besides that,
now I'm kind of
I like to
knowing
think the
what's
best of
going
people.
on with I saw him naked on the couch,
I
so...
try and tell myself that maybe he's just a bit flamboyant, and has had trouble in the past hiring people who turned out to be homophobic.
Possibly.
The time comes, and I get to his house. He comes off as a normal and pleasant dude right from the bat. He's polite and friendly, and has a really cool house.
Okay.
It's your typical middle-class New England home from the early 40s. Not something I'd want to live in because you're so closed off with smaller rooms, but they have a nice charm. He's even furnished it with antiques from the time period.
That looks old for sure.
So, I'm put a little at ease with everything going so well at first.
At first.
He
Everything goes well at first.
Into the basement, and it is a bit creepy. Let's be honest here, most basements are. Even more so when it belongs to a stranger.
Exactly.
He shows me what needs to be done, and I start getting to work. Everything goes fine for the first hour or so.
First hour, that's it?
Then, I notice out of the corner of my eye, he's watching me from around the corner. I try and tell myself it's no big deal. He just wants to make sure I'm not stealing any of his stuff, and that I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
I wouldn't even put it out like that. Someone could easily rob you or kill you and take your shit, you know what I mean?
About 30 minutes later, he comes strolling in, wearing nothing but underwear and socks. "Oh, sorry," he says. "I was just about to take a shower, and I forgot to tell you a few things."
Uh-huh.
Well, that wasn't really the case, as he just repeats something he told me earlier. He's 68 though. Can't expect him to remember everything, right?
I guess, but still sus.
A little more time goes by, and he calls me from upstairs and tells me to come and take a break and have a glass of water. Sounds good to me.
I
get upstairs,
It's drugged.
walk into the living room, and he's sitting on the couch, completely naked. I freeze a bit, and he says, "Is this okay with you?"
No.
I told him that I already informed him I was straight, and if this is what he was looking for, he hired the wrong person. He starts apologizing and puts his little buddy away, and begs me to please finish the job, saying that he didn't mean to make me feel uncomfortable.
Well, clearly you are.
Again, I need the money, so I agree. I figure there's no way this guy could overpower me, and he has no idea I'm carrying. I get back to work, and everything's fine for another couple of hours. I go back upstairs once the job's done to let him know. He tells me no problem, and to have a seat while he goes and gets the money. I sit down and take out my phone to browse the internet while I wait. After a few minutes,
Watch your surroundings,
I
though.
just know he's right next to me. It's something most people always manage to realize. I don't know the
Yeah, you have
science
your
behind
peripheral
it,
vision.
if there is
I can
any.
see right beside me now.
I didn't consciously see or hear anything, but maybe your brain picks up on little cues subconsciously.
Yeah.
Either way, I turn behind me, and there he is.
Oh my.
Dick out, going to town on it. I admit I freeze a bit from the shock of it. He reaches out and puts his hand on my shoulder. Now, this is probably what creeped me out the most. With his hand on my shoulder, he leans in a little towards me, smiles and says,
Is he putting his...
"Now, don't go and tell anyone what you've just seen, okay? This is just our little secret. Nobody needs to know about it, right?" That's not a line that should come to your mind if a 28-year-old is your normal victim. That's the kind of thing you get used to saying after doing shit like this to fucking kids. At that point, I jumped up, told him to give me the money he owes me, and started towards the door. He hands me the money while still jerking off, and says again, "Don't forget, it's our secret."
Yeah, okay. I'm freaking telling the
A
internet
few
now.
hours pass, and I receive an email from him. "Thank you for what you did for me today. I feel as though we bonded and connected on a very special level.
You'll never
This
forget.
was
I
a
have more work for
wonderful
you
day
tomorrow.
I'll never forget.
Maybe you
I have
11.
more work for you tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn to enjoy
Yo.
watching me share my private moments with you."
Yeah, no.
I didn't respond.
Alright, garbage day. Oh no. Okay.
In the earliest months of 2014, I started dating my current boyfriend. We hit it off immediately, which resulted in me staying at his house multiple nights out of the week. Eventually, I ended up living there, sharing a mobile home with him and his father. The neighborhood itself was fairly creepy, one of those unnamed country areas that branch from
Sus.
a main road.
Sus.
Richard, my boyfriend's dad, would tell me stories about how the entire street was owned by one man, a guy who had gotten old in recent years and let the land go. As a result, the field beside our mobile home was overgrown with weeds and
Well, get
old
it done.
trees.
Get something done about it.
He
Like you
also
can't do it.
told
Get
me
something.
about these
Get someone
strange
to do it.
occurrences, of which he attributed to two things: aliens and kids from another neighborhood. Despite his warnings and how creepy the area was, I didn't take him too seriously. After all, his biggest concern was aliens.
Yeah, so it's pretty
I was
far-fetched.
unemployed for a short
No
period of
curtains
time
again, of
after
course.
moving in,
What else is new?
which left me alone in the house while my boyfriend and his dad went to work. I spent most of my days putting in job applications, cleaning up the house, and reading online. I guess you could say that my presence at the house was pretty predictable, which is the only explanation to this occurrence. On a day as unremarkable as any other, while I sat reading a book in my bedroom,
Get a curtain.
I heard a car pull into our driveway. The sound was pretty distinctive, considering the area wasn't paved, but rather made up of gravel. Thinking that my boyfriend, Cody, had come home early from work, I slipped some shoes on and started for the front door, which was on the other side of the house. Before I could reach it, a knock sounded against the glass. The front of our trailer had a sunroom, basically a front porch that is encased with windows, making it so you had to go through two doors before stepping into the living room.
That's
Being
good, at
as
least.
paranoid as he was, Richard would usually lock the sunroom door before leaving for work, unless he was in a huge hurry. Still, thinking that maybe my boyfriend had come home early from work, I opened the front door to let him in. Only it wasn't Cody at the door,
Who's that?
but a rather short Hispanic man.
Can I help
He
you?
smiled at me through the glass and nodded,
Can I help you?
almost as if I was exactly who he was expecting to answer.
Can I help you?
I noticed that he had one hand behind his back, and
Yeah,
the
that's
other
not-
was hanging at his side.
That's not sus at all.
I tried not to
You know,
think
just-
too much about it.
That's not sus. Oh, hi.
Beside him, in our carport, was a small white truck,
Sus.
and I could hear that the engine was still running.
Sus.
Hey, can I help you? I tried to make my voice as strong as I could, but it only came out shaky. I'm with the garbage company. I'm here to pick up your trash cans. I blinked, knowing immediately that this was a lie. Yes, it was common for the garbage company to come and pick up trash cans if the bill hadn't been paid, but I'd gone with Cody the week before to pay it. Not to mention, the drivers never knocked on the door. They would only ever take the cans and leave.
Exactly.
I
Don't knock on
glanced
your
to my
door.
left,
Oh, I can
seeing
take your
that our
garbage.
trash cans were still there,
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the outside of the sunroom,
They're right there,
somewhat
dummies.
behind the house. They're right there. If you need them, then take them. This time, my voice was more assertive, causing my visitor's smile to turn into a frown.
He's like, fuck.
May
What
I
did you
come
expect?
in?
No?
He
For
asked.
what? For
I
what?
didn't verbally answer. I just shook my head. My heart dropped as I watched him reach up and grab the handle to the glass
Oh my
door,
god, is it locked? Please tell me
pulling
it's
on it
locked.
to open it. The door clicked, obviously locked. The man tried to pull it again,
Oh my
this
god.
time harder, causing the metal to creak. I jumped back into my house and slammed the front door, locking it with purpose.
So now it's 2 doors to get through.
It was so quiet in the house that I only noticed 2 sounds. My heart
And the
pounded,
man?
and the doorknob to our back door jiggling.
Oh shit.
There was no way it could have been the guy from the front porch. He wouldn't have had time to get to the back door, even if he ran. I yelled through the
There's
door.
numerous guys.
I'm calling the fucking police. Still baffled at the fact that this was all happening in broad daylight.
Yeah.
I could hear the truck drive through the carport and into our backyard immediately after that. I took a moment to look through the
And now you have
blinds on the
blinds.
window,
Now you have blinds.
watching as a separate man jumped off of the back porch and into the passenger seat.
Sus horse.
To this day, I'm convinced that these men knew I was home alone and carefully planned an attack. One of them was meant to distract me, while the other broke into the back door. I still don't know what was hidden behind the back of the guy at the front door. All I can say is that I'm forever thankful of how paranoid my father-in-law is. Who knows what could have happened if he hadn't locked the sunroom door.
Oh, we know. We know. I hate when they say that because we obviously know he would have gotten fucked up. That's all there is to it. So we know very well. Like, I don't... Who knows what if... I know what would have happened already. Okay, okay. Alright, so it's obviously good to lock everything. Like, daylight, nighttime. What time is it now? It's 7:07, just because it's still fairly early. I'm not going to have every window open. You know, yeah, everyone just break into my house. Sure, come on in. The door's open. Everything's open. No. Lock that shit. If you've got 2 doors, even better. Lock both. And then you're good, you know, just lock both, and then you're A-okay, so as long as you do that, you're good, so, you know, just lock your stuff, that's it. I don't know what else to really say, just lock your shit, and then you should be good. Not always the case, because people can break in, but always lock your shit, and that's the first step, obviously. Those stories were definitely really interesting, too. I love MJV videos, they're really good, I just don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that, like, I'm actually kind of at a loss. Especially the first guy jerking off. Like, give me the money, I'm getting the fuck out. Like, you're naked, and I don't want to be near you. You're gross, like, you're gay. I mean, I don't care that you're gay, but, like, don't be doing this shit, because I'm not gay, right? In the guy's perspective. Because that's going to be pretty scarring for you. Going home, oh yeah, I worked today, and the guy was jerking off right in front of me, and then touched me with his hand. That he may have came on. So all I gotta say is be safe and watch out, and don't accept jobs from Craigslist or anything like that. Don't be the one to post one, don't go to one, don't. Anyways, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.